My name is Toby. Um,
I'm Elle. I'm the creative director at Digital Bolex. Toby is our production coordinator. Well, we've built here Joe took it away, a 2K raw shooting digital cinema camera. It's a CCD chip, so it's a global shutter. There's no rolling shutter, no weird wobbly bits as you tend to get on other cameras. Let's see, it shoots the CF cards, which are, CF slots are in the back here. And it dumps to an internal enterprise level SSD drive, and that dumps to the cards. So it does two things. One, it acts as a buffer for the CF cards. So you don't have to use the super speediest cards. You can use normal cards. And it also acts as a redundant backup. So if anything weird goes on with your cards, as sometimes happens with cards, you have the data stored in the drive. And this is an enterprise level drive, which means that you can write it all day, every day for 5 years, and it will not fail you. It's a very, very high-tech, expensive drive in there. It's Cinema DNG, yes. And
full 2K.
yes, fully uncompressed, non-debayered. Yep, onto a CF card.
The drive buffers it onto the card, so like she was saying, you can use cheaper ones and they won't become overpowered or anything.
And we estimate that the 400 drive will get you about 81 minutes, 82 minutes of footage before you have to dump everything and verify and check, and that's what we're doing with our software here. But let's see, we've got your viewfinder up here. See what's coming out here. There's no lens attached on this guy right now. We had a nice PL Illumina on here earlier. Yeah.
The camera comes C-mount standard, but our friends at Hot Rod Cameras made us a PL mount, as they're known to do.
We have 3 other mounts prototyped. We have a C-mount turret, we have an EF mount, and a Micro Four Thirds mount. And we'll be building other ones in the future. We've also designed our own lenses. They're prime C-mount lenses that are fixed focus, fixed aperture. It's a little bit unusual, but the fact that there are no moving parts within them means that they can be produced extremely inexpensively for very, very high resolution lenses. And essentially how it works with the fixed focus is on the lens it says, the focus is from this many feet to this many feet, and you tell your friend, okay, go stand 5 feet from me, now you're in focus, now I'll get my shot. And we have a wide, a medium, and a close-up. These are f4s, our next set will be f8, and these are just sort of an alternative for people that are not necessarily hip to lenses, or are just starting to understand interchangeable lenses, or who really just need to get specific shots and don't need to buy a $4,000 Zeiss Prime to get that shot.
And the way the camera's designed, the lens mount is a completely separate element. So down the road, we're going to have a motorized lens mount, which then you can power with our beautiful crank here on the side, and it will move the fixed focal lenses back and forth and changing the flange distance between the rear element and the sensor. You can rack focus.
Also on this guy, we have phantom powered dual XLR here, 24-bit 96 kilohertz audio with analog gain control over here. You can plug in power in and power out through 4-pin XLR. So if you have a battery solution, we have an internal 4-hour battery, but on a longer day set, you probably are using battery packs anyway. So including
old Bolex antique battery belts, if that's the way you want to go with that.
Yes. Pricing will be about $3,000.
What? So what? What? $3,000?
Yes.
That's insane. Sorry, I'm still shocked by it.
Yes, and we'll have these first batch out in 6 to 12 weeks. We're calibrating the sensor right now, and we're very close to done. We're about 98 or 99% done with everything in the camera. This last bit, because it is a lot of fine-tuning to get the image the way we need it to look, it's not always clear how long that's going to take, but we're on the final path right now. And it could be very, very soon. Could be a little bit longer, but they're very close to done, and we're really impressed with everything so far, and we have the menus programmed in, and everything's ready to go as soon as the sensor is done calibrating.